Hey guys, my name is Buck. Welcome to this week's video on my inventory. This is going to be the red themed loadout, so it's going to be the best skins you can get with the prices on the screen of items you can get in Csgo with the red theme. We are obviously going to have the Glock 18 Water Elemental for the Glock skin. It's a brilliant red skin. It's quite old now, it's Breakout Collection, but it's still very popular. You can get it from £2 to £5 depending what condition, but field testing above will do, and it looks brilliant. My new favourite pistol, between this and the Cortex, but this is more expensive and it is a bit more cooler how it goes along the scope. It's the kill confirmed. So the silencer on there with the bullet in there, amazing. This is a bit expensive though, so it goes from 23 to 107 depending what condition you want. P250 Muertos, it's one of them skins you just don't want to apply stickers on because you're going to lose out if you do, because how it looks good detail in the dark, how it goes from dark red to light red. This is from £2 to £4 depending on the condition, so it's a great cheap skin. There is a few options for the CZ, but I think the best one and the one that's not going to be overused is the Red Store. It's very cheap. It's affordable. It's 19p to 89p depending on the condition. You can even get a stat track. This is what I use personally, and I think it's a great one. For me, obviously, it's got to be the 5.7 Urban Hazard with the I Buy Power sticker. I love this skin so much, and it looks amazing with the Battle Scarred stickers. If they were hollow, they would be even better. But even if it's got no stickers on, you get the camo, and it's red. It's great. You can also get these so cheap with the I Buy Power stickers or Hellraisers or other teams with red stickers. You get great combinations. It's you can't beat it, and it's very cheap. It's 28p to 38p. You do only have two options for the dual Berettas. The Hemoglobin is the obvious favourite. This is a really old skin. I remember having these back in the day for pretty much next to nothing. They were super cheap. This is obviously years ago now. Now they are £10 to £40 depending on the condition. With Code Red, it's from the Horizon. It's quite new, but a red deagle you don't, and it's red condition quality as well. You don't see that too often, so it's a great combination to have if you're getting like with other red skins or red and black skins, depending what like op you're using. If you're using the red line, but this is quite expensive for £10 to £40. And then because it's shit, I'm just going to brush over it really quickly. You got the Revolver Crimson Web. 8p to £2.62. I mean, you don't need to spend a lot of money on this. It's just a revolver. You're never going to use it. If you watch any of my videos, you know that I have a soft spot for the red lines, especially ones with I Buy Powers on. So this is my personal craft. I got it with the I Buy Power sticker on it, and then I chucked some Hellraisers on. Come with the name tag. I'm not a big fan, but it's minimalistic. It's cool. It represents something from the past. Everyone that looks at it always gives me a compliment, especially because of the I Buy Power. It's just one of them skins that you just gotta have. Obviously the red line, gotta have the upper red line to match. I don't actually own this, but I'm definitely gonna be making this purchase very soon. It's a cool skin. It's one that's always gonna be about there with the value. It's never really gone down too far. This used to be the skin I use all the time when I played M4A4, but I can't use it. I have to have the silenced version. If I can get back into it, I'll definitely be using the Bullet Rain. This skin does pop up a few times in the list, but I like it so much. It's got the red accents. It's not fully red, but it's got the red and the black and the white. It's cool. Everyone likes it. It's obviously the red quality. It's from the Breakout, so it's getting on a bit. So it's not like brand new hype. Yeah, it speaks for itself. If you're a baller, and if you have £200, you could buy a hot rod. This is factory new condition, although it's not the best float. But this is something that you could afford. Then you got to have it. You got to flex. They sell on the market between 150 to 200. It's one of them skins that everyone knows what it is, but you never see it. Then there's not too many options for the FAMAS, so the roll cage with the red accents on the skin is the one that you're going to want. It's got all these like cool little, like they're not stickers obviously, but they're like stickers, advertisements from like a Formula 1, roll cage, racing cars. So yeah, this is a cool one too. This is very budget friendly, it's super cheap, it's sleek, It's high float, so you're always going to get a good quality Galil Firefight. One of the newer skins in the list is the Dragonfire from the Glove Collection. This is something I've got recently. I'm going to be doing I think I'm going to do a video on things with like dragons and mythical beasts kind of thing, because I think they're so much better. They're so cool, they're unique. I think they're better than having a colour throughout. So I think if you can get an inventory themed on like dragons, that's the way forward, I think. Just quickly going to show you the SG Cyrex. It's popping up a few times in the video, and then surprisingly for the Scar, it's going to be the Cyrex as well. So with the Org, unless you're prepared to spend silly money, you can afford this one, the Sid Mead. It's weird. It's like very technical and looks modern and futuristic. I obviously have to do a little shout out for the Org Hot Rod. It's ridiculously expensive. It used to be so cheap. I remember having this back in the day for like I'm looking on Steam now, £2, £5, £1, 90, 80p. Yeah, I used to own it back then when it was about £1, because I remember I'd buy and sell and lose a bit of money on the Steam, but this one I'd always buy then resell, and yeah, now it's £300. Over to the SMGs. I'm going to go through these really quickly compared to the pistols and the rifles, because people aren't that interested. So here is the Hot Rod. It's got to have a good shout out. This is the realistic gun that you could probably afford, the Ruby Poison Dart. The Mac 10 Propaganda. This is one that I would buy, but I've just bought a really nice one, so it's probably second on my list. A bit overpriced, but it is a cool skin, and it's one of them. It's probably the best MP7, and it's a red. The High Roller. What can I say? It's the best PP-Bizon without fail. It's so cool. Anomaly obviously loves it. It's a gambling skin. It's gone quite cheap considering how much it was. So this is one that you should pick up in the best condition you can. Not too many options around for the P90. This is the best one I could really find. It is a cool skin though. And very boring. We've got the briefing. I've done the briefing because the other ones that were a bit more red were very expensive, so I've gone with the highlights for the red instead. So here we are. We're in the shotgun range. Once again, I'll speed through these. I promise it won't be too quick. Tranquility, the best one you're going to get, and it's got this cool little image on the gun. Mag 7 Heat. There's not a lot of options for the red ones, and this is pretty cool. The Candy Apple. I tried not to use too many of these because they are cheap, the basic. Although they are really cool in red, this is the best Nova one you are going to get. Sword Off Brake Light, the 2018 Inferno. It is red with white. It would be better if it carried on and got rid of the brown, but that's all you're going to get. M249, not that anyone uses it, but this is a cool red skin. This is a lot better than some of the other ones I've been showcasing. Now there is a Negev, which is extremely expensive and I can't pronounce it. It's like $1,000, something stupid. So for this price, you're going to get a Negev lionfish. It is red and it is cool, and it does look like a lionfish. Here we've got the bonus items. So the Butterfly Knife Slaughter. This is one of my favourites. I used to actually own this back in the day before it skyrocketed in price. You probably could have saw that coming because the animation of it is so cool in game. Another knife I used to own was the Karambit Slaughter. Now I used to be a trader back in the day, so I used to go through these, trade them up, swap them around, and you could make a bit of money on them. But then CSGO started to go down and everything started, so did the prices. Now, I'm not a big fan of gloves, especially for this price. I don't think they're worth it, and I think you should get skins over gloves, or a knife over gloves. But if you're going to spend the money, you've got loads of money, you may as well just get the matching ones, the Crimson Kimono, or the nicer ones of the two. If you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. I just want to say, if you can drop a comment of what your favourite skin was in this video, and if you would change anything or improve anything, please let me know. If you could just check out another video that's on the screen now, it would mean a lot to me. I'm really trying to make this work. I'm trying to get better. Let me know what you think I can do, and recommend some videos in the comments for me, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time.